Day 5. You are still held. I'm Avery, and welcome to Daily Grace. This season, we are walking through a series called Trust, a steady return to God. Trust does not grow through pressure, it grows through steadiness. Day by day, we return to the quiet truth that God remains faithful. Our reflection is simple. You are still held. Take a slow breath for a moment. If the last few days have felt heavy, you are not alone. Trust can feel fragile when life has stretched your heart. Sometimes it is not a dramatic loss. It is smaller things that wear us down. Disappointments, unanswered questions, moments when we expected support and felt alone instead. Over time, those moments can quietly plant a question inside us. Am I really safe? Is anyone holding this together? And sometimes that question even reaches into our faith. Where is God in this? If you have ever asked that question, you're not failing. You are human. Trust often begins again in places where certainty has grown quiet. Scripture offers a simple reminder. Psalm 55:22 says, Cast your cares on the Lord and he will sustain you. Not because life becomes easy, but because you're not meant to carry everything alone. God's steadiness does not depend on how strong you feel today. It does not disappear when your heart is tired. It does not withdraw when you have questions. It remains. There is a moment many of us recognize. You wake up in the morning already feeling the weight of the day, but your heart feels tired before the day has even begun, and nothing dramatic has even happened. You make your coffee, you sit quietly. Maybe you look out the window, maybe you scroll your phone without really seeing anything. And underneath all of that is a quiet thought. I just need a little strength today. That moment is not weakness. It is often where trust begins quietly again. Not in certainty, not in emotional strength, but in the quiet realization that you're not holding life by yourself, even when it feels like it. God's presence is often steady in ways we do not immediately notice, like a foundation under a house. You may not see it every day, but it is still holding everything in place. There are seasons where emotions feel stronger and faith feels clear, and there are seasons where faith feels quieter, more patient, more steady than emotional. Those quieter seasons are not signs that God has stepped away. Often they are the seasons where trust grows deeper roots, not through feeling, but through remembering you are not abandoned. Even if life feels uncertain, even if relationships shift, even if answers take time, God's care does not move in and out with circumstances. It remains. Today's invitation is simple. You do not need to fix anything right now. You do not need to force trust to grow faster. Just notice this one quiet truth. You are still being held, even here, even today, even in the places that still feel unfinished. Let that thought rest gently in your mind for a moment. Trust grows slowly, but it grows safely when we remember we are not alone. Take another slow breath and let your shoulders soften just a little. You do not have to carry the whole story today. God is still holding it with you. May you move through this day gently. May you remember that trust does not have to rush. God is steady, and you are still being held. Until next time. This is Avery.